I used to take myself out on dates, open my own damn doors, pay for everything on my plate.
Hi my lovelies, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing well. So in today's video we are going to be talking about 10 perfumes you should never blind buy. But before I start this video, please make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Kindly give this video a huge thumbs up and let me know what your scent of the day is. So, a lot of perfumes are not blind buy safe. Some perfumes are more safer than others. But in today's video, I'm going to be focusing on one particular perfume that was a blind buy fail for me. And I am annoyed. I'm annoyed with myself because I never stuck to my own advice. I'm still going to show you all 9 other perfumes that you should not blind buy. But this video is about this new release that everyone has been raving about. Everyone said it's amazing, it's this, it's that, it's incredible, the best florals. But I found that this perfume just didn't quite hit the mark for me. And the perfume is Destin by Balmain. Now, this is the bottle. I think the bottle is really lovely, very chic. Now, when I first sprayed this perfume, again, it was a blind buy, which was just so irresponsible of me because I tell you guys all the time, don't blind buy, go and smell the perfumes first. And I do share with you perfumes that I've blind bought or that are recommended for people to blind buy, and it has been amazing. This is not one of them. I fell into the hype. I did a little bit, and I've always wanted to try a perfume by Balmain. I smelled some of them when I went to Selfridges, and I wasn't quite drawn to any of the perfumes. There was one particular one, I think it's called something Rouge in a red bottle. I thought that was okay. I like their bottles, but I just wasn't drawn to the brand's DNA. But when this came out, I could not smell it anywhere. When I went into stores, this was not available or the samples will be empty. So I just thought to myself, I looked at the notes. I thought this wouldn't be bad. Let me just blind buy. I got a little 20% off and I got finger happy and I decided to buy this perfume. Now let me break down the notes. It has notes of strawberry, peony, pink pepper, lily, musk, patchouli and sandalwood, and it is described as a fruity floral perfume for women. Now in this perfume I get no strawberry, could be my nose. I get the peony quite a bit. I get a little bit of the patchouli. I get some of the lily. Actually, I get a lot of the lily and I don't get much of the sandalwood. What I get is a dated floral perfume, like old 90s. There's not really anything infused into this. It's not, I don't expect it to be deep and like, you know, to be complex. I didn't expect that, but I expected that it would be floral, but that strawberry should have injected a little bit of sweetness or even sourness, something, but this didn't have anything. It felt flat to my nose. It reminds me, my friend Clemence actually reminded me that it smelled a little bit similar to J'adore. And I see that a little bit, but I don't like J'adore. And I feel like this is worse than J'adore. So if you like the sound of this perfume, by all means buy it. But I urge you to go and smell it before you buy. It is not blind buy safe. I was so happy that I got a 50 ml. I nearly bought 100 because the price difference between the 50 and the 100 ml was about £20. And I was so close to buying it. Thankfully, I stuck to the 50 ml. Like I said, I love the bottle. I may try to layer this perfume, but it's just a really flat, just not interesting, and it's not special. And I did make a post on Instagram where a lot of people said they have tried it and they thought it was lovely, but they wouldn't buy it. So that goes to say that maybe people that are hyping it up, maybe they have a different taste than myself, or maybe they've been paid to talk about it, or maybe they got in PR. I don't know. I just feel like this isn't what I expected it to be. So therefore, please go and sample before you buy Destin by Balmain. Now, moving on to another perfume that isn't blind buy safe. This is Donna Roma Melancholia. Now, I personally love this. I think it's really beautiful. I prefer this to the original at least. Now, my favorite Donna Roma is Extra Dose, which I think is absolutely amazing. And I do like the pink PP, and I also like the one in the creamy bottle. I can't remember the name, but this is really, really lovely. Now, this has notes of plum, osmanthus, and vanilla, and I get the plum. A lot of people don't actually get the plum in this perfume, which I find quite interesting. It goes to show we have different perception of perfumes, but I get the plum in here very, very brightly. Like, I think it's so juicy and intense and just beautiful. It's a perfect summer scent. It's a fantastic perfume you can wear on holiday as well. I think this is amazing. Now, it's not blind buy safe because there's a lot of mixed feelings about this one. I think the DNA of the original Donna Roma isn't here, which is the very heavy jasmine, headache inducing. I just don't like the original Donna Roma. Maybe that's why I prefer this, because the DNA is not here. They could have called this purple something else. They could have called this a different name. It didn't have to be in the same Donna Roma line. But I think this is lovely. Again, sample before you buy. Do not, I beg you, do not blind buy this perfume, because it may not be for you. But I feel like if you like something fruity, plummy, vanilla, summery, you might like this one. So this next perfume is not blind buy safe at all, and it is Alien Extraintense. Absolutely love the bottle. I just love this Alien line. I love the original Alien. I know it's not for everybody, but that is still a little bit more blind buy safe than this one. This took me back. I don't even want to spray this because it's gonna go everywhere. Like, one spray will fill up this room. Now, this perfume has notes of petitgrain, tuberose, jasmine, cashmere and vanilla, and also amberwood. What I get is a triple dose of tuberose, a double dose of jasmine, and a little dose of vanilla. This is so potent. It's really heavily floral, but not in the most appealing way. This is not a mass appealing perfume. I wouldn't be surprised if this one got discontinued, because I heard a few people talk about it, but it's literally died down a lot. But if you like a dark, almost gothic-like scent, something really... don't know why I wanted to say evil. It's not evil, but I just keep thinking of the Addams Family. I feel like this is what the mom of the Addams Family would wear. It just gives me that very dark and heavily floral scent that is not for everybody. So definitely smell this one before you buy. So the next perfume that isn't blind buy safe is Berry Crush. Now, I got this sample, and thank goodness I got the sample. There's no way I would ever blind buy any Libre perfume. I find the original Libre, so I just find it really terrible. I don't like it. The lavender is super annoying. It's not like, lavender is meant to be calming, but it raised my blood pressure. That perfume just doesn't do it for me, and I'm so sorry. If you love the perfume, I beg, wear your perfume, enjoy it, but for me, it's a big no. Now, Berry Crush has notes of raspberry, mandarin, orange blossom, lavender, bourbon, vanilla, musk, and coconut. I get some vanilla. I definitely get the raspberry. I think it's a sweet floral scent, but the lavender in here, it's not too heavy. Now, I'm saying that I wouldn't buy a full bottle of this regardless. I just don't feel like that Libre line is for me. However, I do have the, I have the Le Parfum here. And I absolutely adore this perfume. Thankfully, I only got the 30ml. I will not buy this again. Not because I don't like this one. I do. I think it's a perfect autumn-winter perfume. It has some honey, and the lavender here is very, very subtle in comparison to the rest. But I wouldn't buy it again because I just have to be in the mood for this perfume. And I want to be in the mood for all my perfumes. But this one, it depends on the day, my mood, where I'm going. That's the time that I reach for this perfume. So yeah, this will be my recommendation of all of the Libre line, followed by Berry Crush actually, because I do get that sweetness in the opening and the lavender isn't overpowering, but I don't find this to be blind buy safe. I don't find this to be special. I don't find this to be worth the money. Now, I love the bottle of that Libre line. The bottle is beautiful, but I'm here for the juice. And this is, I would probably say this is a good 6, 7 out of 10 type of perfume. But again, it is not blind buy safe. So that is Libre, Berry Crush. These next 3 perfumes will never be blind buy safe. They are expensive. They are not particularly crowd pleasing, but I absolutely love them. And these are the Angel Share Trio. I have the Angel Share Paradis, which I absolutely love. The original Angel, which is a definite masterpiece. And then we have Angel Share on the Rocks. Now, if any of them were to be blind buy safe, it would be Angel Share on the Rocks. This one is a very fresh take on Angel Share. It's lighter, it's a little bit sweeter, and to me, it's a lot more crowd pleasing. Paradis is one that I'm not sure if people love it. I don't really hear much about it, but when I've worn this in real life, I've gotten so many compliments. Probably my most complimented Angel Share. And then we have the original Angel Share. This to me is the least blind buy safe. It is heavy on the cinnamon. It's very, very boozy. It's very woody as well. And those are the things I like about this perfume. But I don't wear this perfume unless it's Christmas time, or unless it's like a festive period. It just gives me a very festive vibe. But I love this. A lot of people think this leans masculine. I think it's unisex, and I've heard so many people that hate, not dislike, hate this perfume. So therefore, none of the Angel Share are blind buy safe, but I absolutely love them. Babycat by YSL is not blind buy safe at all. This has the fragrance community divided. Some people love it, some people hate it. I love it. I think it's a beautiful vanilla. I think the magic happens in the dry down. The opening, it's a bit incensey in a churchy way. You get the vanilla, but all the way in the dry down. It is stunning to me. It's very woody. It's a little bit sharp and a little bit intense in the opening, but I feel like the dry down is worth waiting for. I like the opening, I like the dry down, but I think for a lot of people, the enjoyment of this perfume doesn't come until the dry down. Therefore, it is not blind buy safe. It is quite expensive, and it's a perfume that a lot of people find to lean masculine. Now, I don't mind it leaning masculine because I low-key agree that it does, but not too much. It's not so masculine leaning that a woman cannot wear it. I wear this perfume. I get compliments on this perfume. I think it's one of the best vanillas in my collection, and I would recommend it, but smell before you buy. Babycat by YSL. Last but not least, we have Fétiche La Rose by Christian Louboutin. Now, when I first got this perfume, I would tell everyone, I think I did tell everyone, go and blind buy it. It's amazing, it's this, it's that. But just because I feel that it's blind buy safe doesn't mean it actually is. I find a lot of people do not actually like this perfume. And I was seeing a lot of reviews. By the way, I don't get it. If you don't like this, I'm sorry, I just don't get it, because I feel like there's nothing not to like. It's black cherry, it's rose. It is a beautiful, feminine, very sexy perfume. I adore this perfume. I've had a bottle. I think I used it for 2 months and I finished it, and immediately I got a backup bottle. Let me even show you my empty bottle. Actually, you can see completely empty, because I find this perfume to be absolutely sexy. I get a lot of compliments when I wear this. Not that I care for compliments, but it's always nice. But I find that people are liking other perfumes that's maybe similar to this. I remember I watched someone on Instagram saying that it smelled dusty to them. I don't know if they were in a dusty room. I don't know where they got that from, if they got the original, because there isn't anything dusty about this. I just don't get it. It could be that I'm blinded by my love for this perfume, but again, it is not blind buy safe. It's very expensive to blind buy as well, but I absolutely love it. And everyone that's bought it on my recommendation, thank goodness, they love it too. Fétiche La Rose by Christian Louboutin. So my lovelies, that is it for today's video. Please comment down below, either from my list or your perfume collection, your least blind buy safe perfume. I would love to know. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I cannot wait to see you all in my next video. Bye.